you for everybody coming out. Summer's coming up. I am a kid who went to camp every summer. Anybody here go to camp? Yeah. Cool. Well, I remember a lot of mess hall meals, new friends, and furtive loves. I'm going to read something about a different sort of camp in summer. This is called concentration. There's two voices here, it should be pretty clear. Here the grass grew not so tall then. Our tour guide calls our attention to this small detail as a hand moves to stifle a yawn. The day is soft and warm and the fields bright green with tiny flowers underfoot as far as eyes can see. Squinting in the sun, we're asked to imagine the bitterness of winter, the black boots that trampled spring. On such a day as this, the effort is hard to sustain. Grass invites the mind to dally and shuffle, with the sandaled tourist's loose file, to note each colorful tattoo and smile. But like the rest, I've come for a lesson, so join the huddle to hear our guide. These long wooden shacks, most of which were burned in the retreat, had once served as stables for livestock. Many hundreds of men slept in each. Note the long open stone latrines. We're encouraged to conjure human stench, but the air is flush with a tropical tang of lotions and body cream, the cherry zest of sunscreen. Long hair, sweet, shower fresh. At our next stop, our guide tells us, the wiring of the perimeter fences was death to touch. Very few escaped. And in answer to a question, she adds, you may touch it safely now. The group looks around, dumbstruck. We cluck and tisk and text. Beyond the fence and that line of trees burned the major crematorium. Prisoners were told its smoke was a product of industry. Clouds whelm on a horizon, remote as a Dutch landscape. In these buildings, officers oversaw the camp. Upon these iron rails rode trains of human cargo, and this platform is where the cars were unloaded. Notice where the rails end. Up where the main gas chamber is all rubble now. The guide's voice is decorous and grave, and we commemorate the horror with a gasp and shudder. And I wonder what she studied in college, where she learned her English, and what her training was like. She's terrific. When our tour is over, we applaud together and quietly disperse. Snacks are lifted from handbags, bottles are brought to mouths. A group of young men set their cameras atop a stone pile and smile at the end of the line of rails. Everyone will be heading home soon. And yet my stomach churns, sickened by history, the whole goddamned ordeal of death and destruction and the puniness of everything I know. In my little life, what have I learned but a fraction of vital lessons? And again, concentration tilts back toward the light of pleasanter things that burn. Where I stand backlit by a summer camp I knew as a kid, in the pines with water guns, lanyards, cheeks caught clumsy, crimson with poolside desperation for Alicia I knew at 14, glistening again, burning forever, for every fruit and tiny flower, blazing in sundresses, blowing on the breeze. Thank you. I have zines. If anybody wants a zine of this or anything else, I have them for free in a book. Just talk to me after. Thank you.